The narrative that you believe is the biggest war that you are up against. And it's subtle. Here's why. You're going to ask yourself whenever you are making an important decision, God, are you with me? But the enemy to combat that is going to ask, did God really say? And so you see this firsthand in the garden. It was subtle, it was sneaky, where the serpent asks Eve and Adam, did God really say that you couldn't eat from the tree? And so you could be working on something right now that you clearly know, you have the conviction, yes, this is where God wants me to move into. Yes, this is the position that God wants me to take. Yes, this is where I'm at in this season. But all it takes is a whisper to become noise. But what God wants us to do is focus on the signal, which in this case is the direction that He's given us. And we do this and we combat the war that's happening with, did God really say, with obedience, with submission, even if what you're working on right now, you may not have a full grasp on. Just transparently speaking, you may have an idea, but you don't necessarily have all the steps of how this is going to play out. But that's where some people call it blind faith. That's where that faith comes into play, that you're putting into work every single day, even if you don't have all the resources, even if you don't have the network, even if you don't have the full plan laid out. But the most important thing that you want to pay attention to as you are working the ground and as you are sowing and as you are waiting for your harvest is going to be keeping a close monitor on what is signal and what is noise.